The call to adventure is a powerful thing, a whisper that becomes a roar, pulling you toward the heart of Africa, the Democratic Republic of Congo. For many, the Congo is a place shrouded in legend and mystery, a land where the wild still reigns and the unknown beckons. I felt that pull deep in my bones, a sense that something extraordinary was waiting just beyond the horizon. It's a place of mystery and untamed wilderness, and I was drawn there for a unique challenge, to experience the jungle from above, gliding through the canopy. The idea of soaring high above the forest floor, suspended between earth and sky, was both thrilling and a little intimidating. But that's what adventure is all about, stepping into the unknown, ready to be changed by it. My journey began with a dream of dense green wilderness, and the flight in was a spectacle, an endless ocean of trees, the Congo Basin, the world's second-largest rainforest. From above, the landscape seemed to stretch forever, a living, breathing expanse of green that pulsed with life and secrets. It was humbling to realize how small I was in comparison to this vast wilderness. As the plane descended, my heart pounded. This was it, the real adventure was about to begin. The anticipation was electric, every sense heightened as the ground drew closer, and the jungle revealed itself in greater detail. The air was thick, humid, and alive as I stepped off the plane. The scent of earth and growing things filled my lungs, and the sounds of the jungle, chirping insects, distant calls of birds, welcomed me to this new world. The drive from the airstrip took us along bumpy dirt tracks, deeper into the wild, past villages that flashed by in bursts of color. Children waved as we passed, their laughter echoing in the humid air, a reminder that life here is vibrant and resilient. The jungle seemed to swallow the road, giant leaves brushing the windows, strange bird calls echoing through the trees. Every turn brought a new surprise, an unexpected splash of color, a sudden movement in the undergrowth, the feeling of being watched by unseen eyes. Every kilometer, the modern world faded away, replaced by mud and the symphony of the wild. The deeper we went, the more I felt the weight of civilization lift, replaced by a sense of freedom and possibility. Here every sense is on high alert, anticipation built with every moment. The jungle demanded my attention, inviting me to listen, to watch, to feel its pulse. I'd heard stories of this place, a forest so dense, so ancient, sunlight barely reaches the ground. The trees towered above, their branches woven together in a living tapestry, creating a world where time seemed to stand still. Teeming with life, from insects to forest elephants, the zipline was my ticket to see it all. It was a chance to witness the jungle's secrets from a perspective few ever experience, to glide silently above the chaos and beauty below. It promised a view few ever witness, soaring above the canopy, gliding between ancient trees, seeing the forest as birds and monkeys do. The wind in my face, the rush of adrenaline, and the breathtaking panorama all around me, this was the adventure I had dreamed of. This wasn't just a thrill ride, it was a way to understand the magnitude of this ecosystem, to see how every leaf, every creature, every sound is part of a vast, interconnected web of life. The jungle was waiting, and I was ready to answer its call. With every step, I felt the promise of discovery, the thrill of the unknown, and the certainty that this journey would change me forever. Step off the track and into the jungle, and everything changes. The world becomes a wall of green, a tangle of vines and ancient trunks, but the sounds remind you this place is vast. The air is thick with the scent of earth and blossoms, a perfume of life itself. Light filters down in shifting patterns, leaves bigger than your head, fungi in brilliant colors, insects like jewels, vines snake up colossal trees, the ground a soft carpet hiding a world of activity. Move slowly. This place rewards patience and observation. The jungle's symphony is constant. Monkeys chatter, birds call, insects hum. At first it's noise, but soon you recognize patterns, the forest's own language. Here you're a guest in an ancient, powerful world, and you feel small in the best way. Surrounded by untamed life, you're reminded we're part of something much bigger. This environment tests you, but rewards you with a deep sense of connection and awe. As I ventured deeper into the Congo, I was reminded of Nyungwe in Rwanda, another ancient mist-draped rainforest. Both forests feel timeless, untouched by the modern world. The air is cool and clean, the trees tall and adorned with ferns and mosses. Biodiversity here is staggering, primates, birds, and life at every level. In Nyungwe, the canopy teems with chimpanzees and colobus monkeys. In the Congo, you hear their echoes in the treetops. These forests are vertical worlds with communities living at every height. Canopy walks and zip lines let you access this hidden realm, seeing the forest as its wild inhabitants do. It's a privilege that changes your perspective, a journey into nature's cathedral. These forests are resilient, surviving for millions of years, holding ancient wisdom in their trees. They're vital lungs for our planet, and to visit is to connect with the essence of life on Earth. Before you can fly through the trees, there's a ritual preparation. Guides lay out harnesses, helmets, carabiners, each piece serious and reliable. Their calm confidence turns nerves into excitement. Putting on the harness feels like donning armor. The helmet clicks into place and you're ready. Final checks, straps tightened, knots double-checked, carabiners locked, build trust in the team and the gear. The head guide gives a safety briefing, one hand on the pulley, the other for balance, signals for braking. Instructions are clear and empowering, repeated until everyone understands. Anticipation peaks as you stand in your gear, the jungle humming with energy. The first platform looms above, adrenaline surges. Preparation complete, it's time to climb and begin the real journey. The first challenge is the climb. No elevators, just a ladder fixed to a towering ironwood tree. Its weathered rungs promise adventure, but also demand respect. The tree rises so high that its top disappears into the mist, making the journey feel both daunting and exhilarating. Clipped to a safety line, I gripped the first rung and began the ascent. Each step upward felt like entering a new world, the ground slowly falling away beneath my feet. Muscles burned, air grew cooler, but I focused on a steady rhythm. The sounds of the forest faded, replaced by my own breath and the creak of the ladder. The bark was alive with moss, lichens, and tiny insects. A miniature world. Every inch teemed with life, reminding me how the forest thrives at every level. Climbing through layers of the forest, I passed ferns and orchids blooming from the trunk. Vivid greens and bursts of color clung to the bark, thriving in the filtered sunlight. Finally, I reached the platform, a sturdy perch high in the canopy. Up here, the air felt fresher, tinged with the scent of leaves and distant rain. The world below vanished, replaced by an endless sea of green. The canopy stretched in every direction, a living ocean of leaves and branches. Mist clung to valleys, birds flew past at eye level, and the sounds shifted to wind and canopy birds. It was a symphony of nature, both wild and peaceful. From here, you see the forest's true scale, an interconnected organism, a bustling highway for wildlife. Monkeys, birds, and insects all move through this green network, hidden from the world below. Standing on the platform, breathless, I felt a surge of accomplishment. The climb had tested my resolve, but the reward was this breathtaking view. The climb was worth it. Every ache and every moment of doubt faded away in the face of such beauty. But this was just the beginning. The adventure was far from over, and my heart raced with anticipation. The first zipline cable stretched out ahead. The real flight was about to begin. With the jungle spread out below, I was ready to soar into the unknown. Standing on the platform's edge, staring at the cable, is a moment of truth. You trust the gear and the guides, but your instincts scream, it's a long way down. The guide clips you in, gives a thumbs up. Ready? You nod, take a breath, and push off. For a split second, you're falling. Then the pulley catches, and you're flying. Fear melts into exhilaration as you glide above the jungle. The wind roars past, the forest floor blurs below, and you become part of the canopy. It's absolute freedom. A release from gravity and everything that holds you down. That first flight is sensory overload, speed, height, beauty rushing past. You whoop with joy, feeling like a bird or a monkey. It's a perspective humans rarely get, and it's utterly addictive. You're not just observing the forest, you're moving through it, connected to the wild in a way nothing else can match. After the first leap, fear vanishes, only awe remains. With each zipline, confidence grows and you start to truly see. You soar between ancient giants, their branches forming a world in the sky. The view shifts, high above valleys, plunging into tunnels of green, waterfalls and rainbows flashing by. Birds burst into color, monkeys leap from branch to branch. You feel cool air in the shade, sun on your face, the wind and jungle symphony in your ears. Each platform is a pause to catch your breath and reflect. Adrenaline mixes with calm, you're completely present. Soaring through the Congo canopy is more than a thrill, it's a moving meditation, a deep connection with nature and yourself. Flying above the canopy is thrilling, but it also reveals the importance of conservation. The Congo Basin is a living, breathing entity, vital for our planet's health. It regulates climate, absorbs carbon, and produces oxygen. This wilderness is a treasure trove of biodiversity, home to elephants, gorillas, bonobos, and countless unique species. But it's under threat from deforestation and poaching. Ecotourism, done right, gives local communities a reason to protect it. Tourism funds conservation, creating a cycle where a living forest is worth more than a destroyed one. Preserving these forests is a global challenge, but it starts with appreciation. When you experience the magic of these places, you can't help but want to protect them. That personal connection is the spark for conservation. This forest is a gift, it's our duty to be its guardians. My Congo adventure was more than a zipline ride. It was a journey into the heart of what it means to be alive. Every step into the unknown, every breath of fresh jungle air, reminded me how much the wild has to offer those willing to listen. The wild strips away life's noise, leaving clarity and purpose. In the hush of the forest you can hear your own thoughts and discover what truly matters. These experiences aren't just for explorers, they're for everyone. Whether you're a seasoned adventurer or just starting out, nature welcomes all who seek it. The call of the wild is universal, urging us to seek adventure and connection. It's a gentle nudge to step outside our comfort zones and embrace the unknown. You don't need to travel far. Adventure can be found in a park, a trail, or a coastline near you. Sometimes the wildest journeys begin just beyond your doorstep. The important thing is to get out there, disconnect from screens, and reconnect with the earth. Let the sights, sounds, and textures of nature ground you in the present moment. These moments challenge us, build resilience, and deepen our appreciation for the world. Facing obstacles together or alone, we grow stronger and more grateful. By exploring wild places, we learn to love and protect them. Our adventures inspire us to give back, to nurture the places that nurture us. Your journey makes you an ambassador for the planet. Every step you take, every story you share, helps others see the value of our wild spaces. So plan your next adventure. Let the wild teach and inspire you. There's always something new to discover, and every journey changes you. The world is full of incredible places waiting to be discovered. Each one holds its own magic, its own lessons, and its own stories. They're all calling. Answer them. Let curiosity guide your steps and wonder fill your heart. Embrace the challenge, savor the awe, and carry the spirit of the wild with you. Let every adventure remind you of your place in this beautiful world. Be a champion for our planet. Inspire others to care, to explore, and to protect the wild places we all share. The greatest adventure is ensuring these wild places remain for generations to come, so that the call of the wild is never silenced.